Hello and welcome everyone to Clicks and Classics with Unavowed. We are Mel, not Akko anymore, and now we have to hunt Akko. That is our goal. We will do so in Brooklyn, so let's waste no time and continue. Let's go to the right. Okay. Rolling bakery. Some graffiti. An old man sits under an awning watching the passerby.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost? How so?
Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
Huh, we got a regular Sherlock Holmes here.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
So what kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So
Literal
now I
muse?
sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
We were an actor, so be careful around muses.
Are they? Well, I don't have to worry. If I had a muse, she's long since moved to someone else.
So you can help us find direction?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Nasty night to be out?
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
Nice to meet you, I'm Mel. This is Eli and Vicky.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Stanley Bates. Okay. See you around. Okay, we can enter the bakery, so let's do that.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus,
Welcome
Chipman.
and stuff.
Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
Okay. So bagels. Cash register. Baker barely registers your presence. And we have the cop looks tired but satisfied, enjoying some quiet respite after a long day.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Holy crap, Vicky! How the hell are you?
I'm doing
Why
okay.
did the
Hanging in there.
echo
I
head
hear
pop
ya.
out?
Is this weather?
Pop out there?
Screws with your mood.
Yeah, I'm
Was that
sure
a-
that's it.
Glitch or intended? I don't know. This place is really colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus.
You seem to really like those bagels.
Best in the city. Try 'em. Seriously. Shipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
So you and Vicky know each other?
Well, technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine.
Oh, okay, okay.
Stay dry out there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
Shouldn't you be busy serving me? I don't know. You okay? You look kind of tired.
Fine, why does everybody keep asking me that?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine, sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Seriously, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Oh, may feel a curse there or something. I like a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Okay, do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
Sure, you okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure, bye.
Looks tasty. We have a tasty bagel.
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck. Maybe I should tell my brother Mitch about this place. He'd love it. You know, assuming the guy ever returns my calls again.
Okay, I can't go any further there.
Eli,
Or
I was thinking about something you said.
remember, we can go here,
Yeah?
but let them talk first.
Yeah, about never seeing your family again? How'd you do it?
Oh, here, Prospect Park.
I didn't have a choice, but it wasn't easy, and it still isn't. There were times I came very close to knocking on their door. Usually I stopped myself.
Usually.
Yeah. Mandana and Kalash might have locked me in the basement a few times.
Sounds rough.
Well, it was what it was.
Well. In that case, let's go to Prospect Park.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Wait,
Of course
she
it
looks like
isn't.
KK. Hi, I'm Mel.
Junie, answer the man.
Hi.
She looks like KK. What are you drawing?
I don't know. It's not finished yet.
The chalk won't last, right?
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
You shouldn't talk to your mother like that.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
You rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
Better?
Yes.
Something is going on. She is. Seriously, you should go
Just
home.
5 more minutes. Bye.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
That's us. Just a bunch of crazies.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Okay, we have to always. Like, I like how the game conditioned us to be very suspicious of any wording. If it's like, did she mean literal boss because there's some kind of curse going on, or is this just figure of speech? Why is she drawing in the
Little
rain?
June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
How long have you been out
It's
here?
been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
That is suspicious a little bit. Couldn't she use pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
I'm Mel, by the way. This is Eli and Vicky.
Mel, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
Okay.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Okay, she seems nice. Oh, we have a ghost.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
Oh, I have plenty of inspiration to go around.
I don't understand. If inspiration is not what you seek, then why seek me out? Now what do you want?
I have something for you.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that Callie? The lady from the poetry club?
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
She said she lost her power. Maybe it changed her personality, too.
Could be.
Good. You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, we have another ghost that I can't talk to. So frustrating. Piece of leather. Can I send one up here? Oh!
Doesn't seem to have done much.
True. Didn't necessarily.
I'm not sure what that accomplished.
Neither. Can I throw a bagel on there?
I'm not sure what you're...
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Wait, is there anything else? So that leads out. Like entrance.
Ghosts can't do...
That's too bad. Oof. Maybe we have to
How
talk
about I
to
take a
Callie.
picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
Yeah, there's something going on with the muses here. That doesn't work. Let's go back to Calliope. Or Callie, as she's now called.
So, Vicky, what about your family? Have you spoken to them since, well, everything?
I'm a disgraced cop from a cop family. I don't think I'm ready for the Sunday barbecue quite yet. I mean, Donnie tolerates me, but the rest? How can I talk to them about all this?
Want my advice? Find a way. And don't wait too long.
I get what you're saying, but not yet. Maybe when all this is done.
One fine... Hey, just a sec. What's up?
Do you know anything about the sculpture in the
I
park?
saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them.
Makes sense.
And that sculpture? None of those feelings were nice.
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else. It leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
Oh, maybe I can show her the bagel. I might have been the one who took your power
You
away.
did? You don't look like the guy I met. Oh, right. The veil. I can't see through those anymore. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
You can try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
Okay. You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
Okay.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Okay, so can you tell me something about the bagel?
Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I?
Oh.
Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me.
Oh.
That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
How did you inspire Clay? I thought you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
Someone else has your power?
Yup, sucks to be them.
Huh.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Huh. Well, maybe we should go back to Chipman then. I don't know what this is about.
Seriously? You'll break your neck? Yeah, there's no...
Can't switch to anyone, right? No.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Do you know about anyone who died in the
Someone
park?
died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
What inspired you to make bagels like this?
I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it, just enjoy it.
So it wasn't a person who inspired you?
No. I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever. Sure, bye.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego, how's your cousin doing these days?
You know her, always traveling. I'll tell you, said I.
There's definitely a muse going around here. Did anyone die by Prospect Park?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
I was an actor. Right by the stage, too. An interesting place to do
You're
it.
not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Can you tell me anything else about the man who died?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
I was an actor, and a friend of mine is missing. I'm worried it might be the same
I'm
guy.
sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest.
Really?
Yeah, a driver's license.
Okay.
Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got.
How was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are the artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
I see.
Stay dry out there.
Yep, definitely some muse
Hey,
thing
Eli?
going on.
Could you pretend for a sec that I'm your kid?
What?
I know it sounds weird, just listen, okay? Like, I'm your kid. I just shamed the whole family. What can I do to make it right?
Honestly, I don't know. If it were one of my daughters, I'd like to think I'd love them unconditionally, no matter what.
You've never been part of a cop family.
Doesn't matter. I'm sure they all just hope you're okay. That's how I'd feel anyway.
Maybe.
And maybe he can tell us a little
Good
bit more.
evening to you.
I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
Oh, maybe he is the muse. Maybe even without knowing it. Because he can't create anymore. Do you know what happened by the park?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
I don't want this nice old guy to be tied into all this. What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
Vibrant life. Man set himself on fire on the park
I
sculpture.
heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire
As
make?
I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
I feel like I'm not getting really closer here. Let's go back to the mother and child.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home. Hey,
How long have you been out here?
it's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
I don't think so. Did anything happen by the park?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Well, lit themselves on fire. You seem rather calm about
Well,
that.
it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
You know anything about the guy who burned themselves?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway. See you around.
Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
Eli, you're the dad. Can you do
Don't know
something?
what I'd say.
Oh, come on. else here?
Doesn't seem to have done much. Doesn't seem to have done much.
The shooting a little bit.
I'm not sure what that. I'm not.
Huh.
Come on, Juninator.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes.
Okay. Do you have
What's
any suggestions?
If only there was some way to ID the guy who offed himself. Sure.
What can I do you for?
Why would Akko take Amuse's power?
He was creating spiritual havoc, unleashing untapped energy in order to feed off it. Seems to me a direct line to the creative force is a great way of doing that.
Could you fire read something for me?
Sure.
Oh,
But
right.
Let's get away from the mundane
ID.
first. The veil only. Right behind.
You can probably read the ID. Something. Forgot
What
about
can I do
that.
you for? I'll do my best. What did you have in mind?
Can you see the guy who set himself on fire?
Good idea, but it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Inorganic material only. That's why
Okay.
it works so well with books, or pictures, or pictures of books. You get the idea.
The idea. Okay, look at the driver's license.
I know where and roughly when it was burnt up, so let's see. Searching. Got it. The name on the license is Amos Fennel.
Fennel, huh? Any address?
He's from Illinois. Not exactly around the block.
Well, we got a name. That's better than nothing.
True.
I know.
Okay, it's this thing.
Search the name. He's
Well,
Amos Fennel.
fire. Right behind.
Well,
5 more minutes, June. Seriously this time. 5 minutes or... Oh, who am I kidding? Hey,
do you know Amos Fennel?
no, I don't know Amos Fennel.
you sure? You absolutely sure?
I said I don't know the guy, so get off my case.
Oh,
See you around.
that was weirdly aggressive.
Bye.
So let's make the round again and ask about Amos Fennel.
Good evening to you.
Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Huh.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else." Needed 3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell. And you haven't heard a thing I said.
What? You lost your cell?
No.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? Sure.
Nothing there.
Evening, folks. Hey, Vicky. Did they ever get the perp who shot you?
It wasn't just me. And no, not yet.
God damn. Shooting a cop. They shouldn't get away with that.
So I heard that when you
Believe me.
choose the police career as your starting profession in this game, Vicky is actually one of the people you shoot doing that interests you. So that is very interesting. So now I wonder, obviously, if we also met Like here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Obviously, here we meet Callie from our starting path. So I wonder who we would know from the bartender starting paths. Do you know Amos Fennel?
Jesus, that guy. Is he bothering you too?
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I had to arrest him more than once. He keeps breaking a restraining order.
Who said something about a restraining order? Who issued it?
Well, I guess it's no secret. May Stein issued the restraining order.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got in and won. If you lived on his block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window. The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kids shouldn't suffer for it.
Amos Fennel is your burn victim.
He's what?
You heard.
I don't want to know how you know this, do I?
Nope, but it's the truth.
Truth does me no good without evidence.
Jesus, Diego, do the job. Go pound some pavement. Find something linking Fennel to the sculpture in the park. Do it right and you'll be the shining star of the precinct.
Shining star, huh? You might be onto something there.
Damn straight.
Stay dry out.
Okay, so now we found out that May Stein had issued a restraining order. Explains why she reacted the way she reacted. So, you issued a restraining order against Amos Fennel.
Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people.
Uh-oh.
Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living.
Whoa,
Maybe
whoa.
I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but it's exactly like him.
It's exactly like him to set himself on fire.
Oh, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No, he started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively
Stanley
and
Bates
never
said
stop
that
for
he
a
didn't
break?
know him. Huh. How long has your kid been out here
Few
again?
hours? Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So that's not good. The old man lied to us, and we have a muse running wild in Brooklyn. But this is also where we take a break. Thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Unavowed tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.